I do travel. I did 30 states last year I did comedy in, and I drove through most of them, yeah. Have you guys seen this beautiful country? Have you seen it? Yeah, a little bit. Let me tell you what it looks like. It mostly looks like a Cracker Barrel next to a karate studio next to a building that used to be a Pizza Hut but is now a Cash for Gold. That's 80%. Right off the bat. A lot of pro-life billboards in the middle of nowhere. Who are these for, you know? Pro-life, there's no life here, all right? The birds didn't even migrate back. There's nothing here. A lot of Confederate flags in the north. It's like not only are you racist, but you're bad at history and geography. But the South will rise again, Wisconsin, you know? Yeah. And I live in the city, and all my friends that live outside of the city are like, oh, Dave, there's so much crime. Are you gonna get a gun? It's like, yeah, I would own a gun, but I don't even own a house, you know? Like, I'm not gonna defend my landlord's apartment, okay? Yeah, I flushed a toilet that sounds like dubstep music. You can take that, that's yours. And listen, the thing with guns, we just gotta get rid of these incel losers, all right? Like, you can own any gun you want, just have a woman vouch that you made her come, and then we're done with it, all right? If you're not laughing, work on your trigger finger, all right? But I am trying to get healthy. I only dabble in health insurance, so I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. I've been, for my stomach problems, I've been drinking kombucha, but here's the thing with kombucha, they don't have normal flavors. Like, I got a kombucha and the flavor was Unity. And I was like, you don't gotta give it a live, laugh, love name. I'm already drinking it, you know? Like, naming a kombucha Unity is like naming a Monster Energy drink backflip restraining order. It's like, we know, you know? You're putting a hat on a hat right now, you know? It's because I do travel a lot. I eat a lot of gas station food. When did everyone become so passionate about gas station food? You guys know what I'm talking about? Like the Wawas? Yes. Clapping. People clap. The Buc-ee's. Yeah, you can clap. When I'm on the road, people clap like, oh, I met my wife at Buc-ee's. It's crazy. The stewards, listen, Sheets, we've all had dinner at a gas station, but there's people taking it to go, and it's like, listen, you can have dinner at a gas station, but you can't also have a family. You know what I mean? Eat alone with shame, like the rest of us, all right? People act like they're sommeliers. They're like, but bro, the roast beef at this gas station? It's like, is this a cry for help? And yeah, I did write this joke about myself. I've been everywhere. But you know what's better than any gas station burrito or gas station hot dog? Any restaurant, you know? Because you don't gotta buy your meal next to a patriotic novelty tee that says my pronouns are lock and load. There's respect at the restaurant. Anyway, everyone loves rough sex. Great transition, Dave. It's the new standard. It is, and I like rough sex because it's the only time I feel like I'm in charge of anything, you know? I'm like, you like when I'm the boss? And she's like, yeah, and it's like, cool, can I use you for a reference? Because I need a job. I don't know, I date a lot of very bro women. I call them strong pioneer women because they could probably give birth during a wolf attack. You know, like how people are like, oh, she's one of the guys. It's like, yeah, I want to date a woman, but can she be the closest thing to my best friend Robert? I don't want to change, you know? I've dated women who can weld and do carpentry. I'm just banging my way through the trades, all right? You're on Tinder and I'm on Craigslist, all right? My college girlfriend played rugby. I play small spoon. Do you understand? Strong. She didn't take the chewing tobacco out of her mouth. It felt like I was getting blown by a potted plant, all right? They all have tattoos. If you look at their arm, it's like you're getting cranked off by a Hell's Angel, all right? If you can drink whiskey and lift a couch, I'm in, is what I'm saying. I actually ran into an ex of mine who I haven't seen in 10 years, and since we dated, they transitioned. They're a man. And we talked, and they're like, I've always felt this way, and we dated, so kind of means you're gay. And I was like, wait, are you telling me how to identify? Bro, that's the most man shit I've ever heard. You're killing it right now, you know what I mean? You're doing white guy harder than I'm doing it, yeah. You could have transitioned into a Midwest senator. This place is a fucking nightmare. Anyway. But I got my ID stolen on the road. We're back on the road thing. I have ADD. And they took my credit card, and you gotta go through like all the purchases, and they're like, all right, did you spend $3,400 on the tourist package in Dubai? And I was like, no. And they're like, all right, we'll get rid of that. Did you spend $2,700 on the hotel package in Dubai? And I was like, no. And they're like, all right, we'll get rid of that. did you spend $40 on gas station food at a gas station 3 minutes from where you live? And I was like, yeah, it sounds like those Dubai guys again. Probably get rid of that one. We can never be too safe, guys. It's because I'm just giving my information away. I'm just online shopping. I don't even like it. Like, I miss the mall, man, you know? Like, remember back in the day, like, every Black Friday, someone would get trampled to death for, like, a PS3? Bro, that fucking ripped, all right? That was like America's running of the bulls. That was the coolest thing we had. They just get on the announcement, they're like, oh, clean up in aisle 4. He wasn't strong enough to hang out with these gladiators. It was so cool. We're never getting that back. And also, where you hung out in the mall said a lot about who you were as a person. You know, like, if you hung out at Spencer's, you're trying to be cool, or you were a pedophile, you know? If you hung out Hot Topic, you were emo or a pedophile. The mall really AAA for the pedophile. It's gotta be a priest to go pro, though, you know? So, yeah, I'm still going to the mall. I like to watch movies there, and I'm sneaking stuff, guys. I don't know if you're sneaking stuff, but I'm sneaking stuff. Dude, I'll bring a backpack with fully cooked meals like lasagna and spaghetti and meatballs. And they can't do anything because that place is ran by children, you know what I mean? You can't tell me what to do if you have braces in your mouth, all right? Like, I drove here, you know what I mean? So, if anything happens, you're gonna look to me for leadership, so I'm gonna see all the movies. I'll hop around. One time I just woke up, the theater was closed and nobody was there. That means someone came in to clean the theater, saw me passed out with spaghetti and meatballs, and were like, yeah, I'm not gonna fight what appears to be a pretty successful homeless person. So, where'd he get Tupperware? Call your mom. Everyone binge watches now. I think binge watch is our new word for depression, is what I think. Yeah, serious premise. But we all do it. So I have this theory. I think the older the show you're binge watching, the worse off you are mental health-wise. A new show is Friendship Homework. They're like, what show you should watch? You're like, don't talk to me. But then you have to. It's the only way we talk. You report back Friendship Homework. But I started binge watching the show Cheers. I was like, I should get professional help. She's not coming back. I don't know if anyone here remembers the theme song to Cheers, but I'm going to sing it. And if you do, let's do it on 3, all right? 1, 2, 3. So it's making your way in the world today. Takes everything you got. That sounds like the first line of a suicide note right there. That was it. And listen, I know Cheers is outdated. We could have done Friends. Every sitcom theme song is sad, all right? You guys remember Friends? Let's do that on 3. 1, 2, 3. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Jokes are fun. I fucking crushed this. I'm David Lewis. See you later.